Maharashtra State Electricity Distribution Co. Ltd v. Datar Switchgear Ltd, 2018 Case Analysis. The case of Maharashtra State Electricity Distribution Co. Ltd v. Datar Switchgear Ltd, 2018, highlights crucial legal nuances in arbitration and statutory limitations under Indian law. This case is particularly significant for arbitration specialists, as it provides clear interpretative insights into the interplay between arbitration clauses and the Limitation Act, 1963. Below is an analytical breakdown of the case, tailored for professional engagement. Appellant, Maharashtra State Electricity Distribution Co. Ltd, MSEDCL, a state-owned company managing electricity distribution in Maharashtra. Respondent, Datar Switchgear Ltd, a private entity engaged in supplying electrical equipment. The legal conflict emerged from a contractual agreement between MSEDCL and Datar Switchgear for the supply of equipment. The agreement included an arbitration clause meant to resolve disputes arising from the contract. However, the primary question revolved around whether the claims brought under arbitration were time-barred as per the Limitation Act, 1963. A pivotal aspect of this case was determining whether the Limitation Act, 1963, applied to arbitral claims. The Act establishes a fixed time frame for filing claims to ensure procedural discipline and fairness. The court analyzed whether initiating arbitration proceedings after the lapse of this statutory period rendered the claim legally unenforceable. While arbitration clauses are designed to provide parties with a mechanism to resolve disputes, the court scrutinized whether such an agreement could override statutory timelines, especially when the claim was filed long after the cause of action arose. The Supreme Court unequivocally held that arbitration proceedings fall under the jurisdiction of the Limitation Act, 1963. In this case, the claims raised by Datar Switchgear were filed after the statutory limitation period, making them legally inadmissible. Arbitration, the court noted, cannot extend or circumvent the limitation period prescribed by law. The court clarified that the limitation period begins on the date the cause of action accrues. For arbitration, this principle ensures that disputes are resolved promptly, aligning with the legislative intent of the Limitation Act. The judgment reaffirmed that arbitration cannot be employed to resurrect claims that are otherwise barred by substantive laws. Upholding this doctrine protects the sanctity of limitation as a legal safeguard. Given the above findings, the Supreme Court dismissed the claims filed by Datar Switchgear Ltd, emphasizing that adherence to prescribed timeframes is essential in arbitration. This case reinforced the principle that arbitration proceedings must operate within statutory limitations, ensuring procedural fairness across the board. Arbitration specialists must regard this as a cornerstone in drafting, interpreting, and enforcing arbitration clauses. By barring delayed claims, the judgment underscores the criticality of invoking arbitration clauses in a timely manner. This not only fosters efficiency but also respects the legal framework on which arbitration operates. The decision clarified that arbitration clauses cannot supersede statutory limitations, reinforcing the balance between contractual freedom and legislative mandates. For arbitration professionals, this case stands as an instructive precedent, offering a deeper understanding of how Indian courts interpret the harmonization of arbitration agreements with legal frameworks like the Limitation Act, 1963. This analysis should serve as a guide in navigating similar disputes and ensuring compliance with procedural timelines.